Okay, welcome back everyone to another special episode of Yoda's Hut. I'm Bill, I go by Yoda Man on the boards, and once again I'm joined for commentary on this game by Derek. Hey Derek, how's it going?
Doing all right?
Alright, so we've got more coverage from the Fall 2017 Online Tournament. In this round we've got Mitch, 2480, from the boards. He's on the left playing a Rebel Jedi deck. Actually, I take that back. It's actually a tricolor deck now that I'm looking at his list. Against Michael Dabrowski, who is on the right. He is playing a Sith Navy deck with the Galactic Enforcer 7-card reserve affiliation. So let me run down their deck list real quick. So to mention, Mitch has a Rebel affiliation with actually a tricolor deck. He's got a lot of one-ofs. He's got one May the Force Be With You, one Hero's Journey, then he's got one Last Warrior, one Questionable Contacts, one Asteroid Sanctuary, one Spirit of Rebellion, one Along the Gamma Run on the Smuggler side. And he's also got one Haunting the Empire, one Explosives Artist, and one Pushing Back the Empire on the Rebel side. And Michael's got a pretty standard tie-looking list here. He's got two Dark Defenders, two Black Squadron formation, one Black Squadron Assault, one Emperor's Sword for his Sith objectives, and then his Navy objectives are he's got two Defending the Trench, two Empire's Elite, and two Guarding the Wing. And it looks like we're off and running here, and looks like Michael's, I see Defending the Trench. Is it Dark Defenders and something else? I can't make out the bottom. Is that Emperor's Sword?
The sword?
Yeah, it might be Emperor's Sword because he's got one of those.
And Mitch, I know it's a 2 resource on that bottom one.
Yeah. It looks like Mitch has May the Force Be With You, Along the Gamma Run, and Last Warrior. That's a pretty good flop.
Yeah. So, and he's got all 3 factions that he needs.
All right, so Michael's got, can't tell what he played there, but it looks like he put something down with 2 resources.
Yeah, my guess is it's a resource, maybe a pilot resource or something.
Yeah, it probably is. That would be a good guess there based on his deck. Not sure which one it is. Must be the Navy one because he just played looks like an interceptor there.
I think that's an interceptor.
Yeah. His side doesn't look quite as sharp on the video.
Well, he's not zoomed in as much either. I think he's got a little more space around.
And that looked like the...
What was it, photon? Or a laser? What?
Yeah, I think. I saw him put an enhancement. It must be the one that gives it a gun or something, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Looks like Mitch just played a Cloud City Operative there. Or that was his Gamma flip, maybe. I guess that was his Gamma flip. Yeah, so he's gonna.
He'll keep Force.
He's gonna keep Force then, so he'll get to ping something, and we'll see what he hits here. I don't know, do you go after Defending the Trench and try to just take out 2 objectives, or do you start pinging the other things here?
I think it really depends on how aggressive he can be on turn 1 here.
Yeah.
Because he didn't... I'm sorry, I forgot the name of it. Was it Michael he's playing against? Michael, he's going after Trench. I think it really depends on... if he thinks he can do a lot of damage to it, because you figure you're going to get, when you're spreading out attacks, you're getting multiple unopposed. So it really, Defending the Trench is almost like a 12 health objective, in my opinion.
Right, exactly.
So most of the time I like to go for the other guys, but if he's going to drop a fair amount of blast this turn and some tactics and stuff, he might be able to do some quick damage to it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I think it's Yoda. Is that a hired hand he put with him?
It sure looks like, out there? Yep, it is. It's a hired hand. That's a pretty good setup to start here.
Yeah, because you can send one of them, probably the hired hand, to lock something down, then send Yoda at the trench, and then commit Yoda to wake up and take Force and get another card.
Yeah. So I would assume that's what he's going to do here. As we get... All right, so I'm kind of looking. I think he's got Dark Defenders out and in Black Squadron formation, actually. Trying to kind of look at those things a little bit more closely here.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's not the easiest thing to see. But, alright, so we've got an edge battle with the hired hands going in.
Mm-hmm.
And you just put one in. It looks like Michael put 2 in, so Michael's going to win this edge battle. Of course, his Ty's going to...
The battle was kind of irrelevant for Mitch because he's just going to focus himself down anyway.
Right. So
and you don't care too much about the damage on that unless he happened to have a heat of battle where he could have killed him in one shot. It didn't matter.
Right. So he's going to get 1 damage on Black Squadron formation there. And Yoda's going to swing in, I assume, at defending the trench here, lock down that interceptor, and get 2 more damage on it.
Yep, and then commit to the force and wake right back up.
Yep. So Dial will end up just going to 2 once Mitch commits May the Force be with you. He flipped up. What is that? Allies of Necessity, maybe?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad when you got a hired hands out there already with Yoda. And Dial will go to 2, as we said. Mitch has Yoda back on defense.
It's kind of nice when these turns play themselves. We're telling them what they're doing about 30 seconds before they do it.
Yeah.
Makes it easy on us.
So Michael's locked down here. I mean, he's got resources, but it's going to be awfully hard for him to get balance back here.
Yeah, well, he does have 7 resources if he's willing to double focus both of his objectives.
Yeah, that's true.
Assuming that's because we're pretty sure that's a resource at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, I would guess, like I said, it's probably based on what's in his deck. I would guess it's the Flight Academy, the Navy one, pilot one, but looks like he used Black Squadron formation to get a Black Squadron card back. That's what that does, right?
Well, I think the one he pitched in the edge was that, I think it was Join Me, which is like one of the big ones for that.
Yeah, so, Come With Me, yeah. The one that lets you get
Come With Me, yeah.
Right, that's the one you want to recycle. That's the whole point of that objective there. So what's he got now? Is he getting something with it, it looks like?
Probably. I see it back in his discard pile. Oh.
What is he? I can't tell what it is, if that's Vader or...
It's got 4 icons, whatever it is.
It might be Pilot Vader.
Yeah, I think I see 4 health also, which means it is Vader. I can't make out the image here. Vader is always a problem.
Yeah, he sure is in these tie decks.
Yeah, it's a completely different game whether or not he's on the table.
Mm-hmm. Now, he needs a ship to put him on. He obviously doesn't want to put him on the interceptor since it's locked down. So.
Right, but he also does have the reduced cost, so he's only going to cost him 1 to drop it. He just needs, true. And then he's got 4 resources to play with to put a ship out there for him.
Surely he should have something, right?
Yeah, I can't imagine he doesn't.
And that looks like that black 1 or black 2.
That's a good target for him.
Yeah. And Vader
now he can prevent damage and do protect.
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem. And especially with the fact that you can use that objective to bring him back if he loses him.
Yeah, so black 2, I need to say black 1.
Yeah, black 2.
There's too many numbers with these cards sometimes to keep track of them.
Right.
Now, I guess the one drawback here is, like I said, he's still not going to be able to get balance back, so I think you probably want to leave that thing back on defense. And there's a Gamma flip into custom paint job. That could be interesting, depending on what he has. Alright, so it looks like they're probably passing turn here.
Yeah, Michael's got as good a defense as he could hope for at this point right now, but yeah, he's not taking force, which means he's slowly getting plinked at here.
Yeah, so there's another damage on defending the trench. It's got 4 on it.
Mm-hmm.
Mitch does only have 4 resources, but most of the stuff in his deck's pretty cheap, so as long as he's got something
to
get it out there, I mean...
Well, he does have that Allies of Necessity in his hand, too.
Yeah. He just discarded a Seeds. That makes sense. There's nothing you're going to Seeds anytime soon.
what he really needs is something to lock down Black 1.
Mm-hmm.
If he can get him focused, then you just pile focus onto him. That's really the best way to get rid of whatever the Vader tie is sitting on.
And there is
Vader pilot.
There is another hired guns, and there's Hera. So he's got all the stuff with tactics out here now. This should be pretty good. So I think, what do you think? You send in the hired gun that's already got the damage, or you send in the other one?
Well, the problem is you get the Black 1 also has a tactics.
Right.
So you could do it. The annoying thing is you're probably going to lock your own entire board to lock out Black 1 for an extended period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he can win Edge. If he can win Edge, you could send like Hera and the 2 hired guns together, and you could probably kill Black 1.
Yeah.
Well, remember, he's also got Allies of Necessity in his hand, but you won't be able to trigger that if Vader's in the combat.
Yeah, now Hera's got that passive ability, which should actually stay active. It's going to give the hired guns an extra gun.
Right.
Or, hired hands, I should say, an extra gun.
So the hired hand also, if he doesn't win Edge, is going to get killed, that weak one.
Right.
So you just got to be careful about sending that in.
Yeah, see, I think you just send one of those things in, unless you're sure you can win Edge. He's going to send both hired hands in, okay.
Yeah. Well, I think what he's doing is he's making, like I said, he's conceding the fact that he might get locked down here, but the worst case scenario, he's going to have 2 focus on Black 2 at the end of this.
Right.
Because even if he blocks here, kills the 1, and then doesn't have to worry about its focus because he loses Edge, the best he can do is like focus Hera, and then Yoda will come in and put a second tactics on him. But then he's locked down for a counterattack is the danger.
Right. See, I think I would have just sent 1 in, and then you got 2 things left to potentially attack with to lock things down. Because he could only lock one of the other 2 guys down.
Right.
So, but he must think he can win here.
Yeah, if he can win Edge, he's got enough damage to kill Vader. Because he can only prevent 1 damage to Black 2, and if they both have two guns... Assuming that there's no heat of battle coming to take out that hired gun.
Yeah, there is a heat of battle in this deck, because I'm pretty sure there's one in Emperor's Sword. So...
Yeah, Mitch, if he can win this Edge, he can get rid of them all.
Yep.
Like I said, I agree. I probably would have done the safer one and just send the 1 hired gun that's at full health and absorb the tactics. But if you can win the Edge, it's worth it. But
yeah, so he put in 6. Wow.
Oh, he did put in 6.
6 to 5, it looks like. So
yeah,
Mitch is going to just win Edge yours, and I have you now in there, but it's not going to go off.
Nope.
But there was a seed, so he's going to siege Yoda.
Yeah.
So
but he should be able to kill him here.
Yeah, so he's going to strike with a hired hands that has the 2 damage on it. That hired hand's got 2 guns thanks to Hera right now. It does a damage to the objective.
And then you should focus.
Yep, does 2 damage to the ship.
And one of it is absorbed because of the pilot being on there.
Yeah, so he only really is going to take 1.
Yeah, the fact there's 2 more behind is still going to make it enough to kill him.
Yep, and then the other hired hands is going to lock down the interceptor again and take out Black 2.
Yeah.
So Mitch must have been pretty confident he could win that Edge battle. I guess he had 4 cards in hand, so he must have just thought he had enough to deal with it. And then...
Yeah, well, he did pitch 2 3s.
Yeah.
You know. So, and he probably could have gone heavier if he needed to.
Right, but that's awfully risky. Michael put 3 cards in. He could have easily had 6 with 3 cards. If he had another Vader or something.
Right.
So,
although that's unlikely. I think the fact that he searched for Vader makes me think you didn't have one in your hand.
Yeah, that's true. But still, there certainly are cards with 2 or 3 pips. So Hera swings in, gets a couple more damage. So there's 6 on defending the trench now. There's 4 on Black Squadron formation. He just flipped up another Allies of Necessity, it looks like.
Yeah, he's 1 big hit away from just ending this. And he's got all kinds of icons on the board.
Yep. And he committed Hera to take balance.
Just goes to show you with light side, just as always, you can just play one of every good pod and you're going to have a good deck.
Yeah, and I just don't seem to have as much luck with light side lately. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I have way better luck with dark side. Alright.
Let's see what he can do here. This is kind of his last stand here.
Yeah,
one thing is too, if he can finally take force, he can get rid of both those hired guns though.
Yeah, is that another interceptor?
Yeah. So right now, Mitch has 2 on the force, right? Hera's only a 2, she's not a 3.
And then he just put Vader back on there?
Oh, maybe he did get in his other Vader.
Or he might have drawn it,
that'll, if he commits him, that's 5 on the force.
Yeah.
He could even get past the Gammer.
Yep. Mitch flipped up a 0.
Yep. Yeah, because that'll take care of the 2 hireds. That'll buy him some time.
Yeah, but that's not the best defender there.
No, but once again, it's going to shut down triggered abilities.
Right. Just having Vader out of there.
Yeah, those allies of necessity that he knows Mitch has. He knows he has at least one. He saw one of them, right?
Yeah. He has 2. I think he's flipped them both with Gamma. I think he does have 2. So we'll see what happens here with Mitch, if he can get a good draw and take this game here, or if Michael's going to hold on for a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the dial's only at, 3?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's the first time Mitch didn't have force.
Yeah, I mean, he started with it, flipped a Gamma draw to keep it even on turn 1, so.
Yep.
So Michael did prevent the ping, which could have just completely either taken out Black Squadron formation, which I think would have been the thing to do, because he left that resource open. You'd want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And
that, and also the allies of necessity. You can't split your damage.
Right, there is a Rebel Saboteur. It's got shielding.
Yep.
And just gave him trust your feelings. That's interesting.
And it gives him more uses of the gun.
Mm-hmm. And the shield, potentially.
Yep. You could shield, wake him up, and then shield for the second attack.
Yeah. Because that interceptor's only got 1 gun.
And the other 2 are committed, so there's no point in really putting it on them.
Right. Yeah, unless you're just trying to make sure one of them stays free for another attack. But.
Mm-hmm.
And here goes Yoda. I wonder what Yoda's swinging at here. I think
my guess would be
Black Squadron formation, right?
Yeah, I think I would. I would try and eliminate that.
Because you can pretty much be guaranteed that you'll...
He's actually should, if there's 6 damage in the other, with the double allies, he should be able to kill the top one with the remaining 2 characters.
Right, because he won't be able to lock anything down.
Tactics here.
Right, yeah, he doesn't have a tactics like he did last time.
Assuming Mitch uses the double allies in the next attack, he should have this, unless there's some trick I'm forgetting.
So it looks like Mitch lost edge there. Michael's going to win edge.
Yeah, it was another irrelevant battle. Then Yoda should take that out.
Yeah, Yoda will still have his 3 guns, so he'll be able to take out the ship and focus the other interceptor. And in the process, he'll blow it up. Right? Because he attacked... Oh, no, he went after Trench?
No. I don't know why he went after Trench.
No, he didn't. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It looked like he moved out. So he's got his first objective there, but Hera, he doesn't even need the allies now because he's got the trust your feelings.
Well, does the Saboteur have a blast?
Yeah, he's got a white blast.
Oh, yeah. Then he's easily got it.
Yeah, he's going to get overkill right now. He gives the allies a necessity. So he won't even need to double strike. That'll be enough for Mitch to take out defending the trench and win this first game here.
Yep.
So I guess, yep.
Does allies work till the end of the strike or the end of the round?
I think it's the end of the engagement.
Because then it's like whoever he gives the blast to, like if he gives it to the saboteur can swing twice for 2.
Right. Not that he needs it, right?
Right. I'm just saying hypothetically. So, yeah, it looks like Mitch got that one.
It's the end of the engagement. That was a
pretty one-sided battle there.
Yeah, the ties just couldn't hold off Mitch's one-of tricolor deck there, so good win for Mitch. Wasn't a lot that Michael could do.
That was just all the big one-ups. I mean, he got out Vader and everything, but it just wasn't quick enough to deal with, the hired guns and not being able to take force.
Right. All right, so you got any final thoughts before we wrap up this game here, Derek?
No, I think that was pretty much all there was to it. It was just pretty one-sided there. He just didn't have enough. The fighters got to get going faster. You can't play one unit a turn with the TIE fighters.
Right, you really have to have a swarm, or it's just not going to do you much good.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, good win for Mitch there. Thanks to Mitch and Michael for recording the game or letting this game be recorded. And thanks for Mitch for actually recording it and sending us the video so we could bring it to you here at Yoda's Hut, getting down through group play again. This was Mitch's round 4, if I remember right, out of 5 that he had to play. So we're going to keep cranking through these videos as best we can and bring them to you. So I hope you're enjoying coverage of the online tournament. So thanks for watching Yoda's Hut, and thanks as always for joining me for commentary, Derek. Appreciate it.
Yep, anytime.